And it's that time again. Welcome to CramTime. Welcome to another video. Today we'll be discussing how to graph relationships. We start right now. Okay guys, so this is CramTime. So if you're looking for an in-depth explanation, I'd suggest you click to another video. But here we're going to go over very quickly the pure basics of graphing relationships and what you need to know to do well. So the first thing is that you need to know that this is the x-axis, the horizontal, and this is the y-axis, and here you have your independent variable, and here you have your dependent variable. You should know this from science class already, but in case you don't, independent, dependent. Independent is what you'd say the variable that you can control, and the dependent is the result of that. So now what we're going to go into mostly here is just different kinds of relationships. So there's a whole bunch. So you can have what is called a linear relationship, which that means with the increase of 1 unit in the independent variable, the dependent variable increases by the same amount, or not necessarily the same amount, but by a fixed constant amount. So that's a linear relationship. Here you have a quadratic / exponential, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it increases by more and more. You can also have the reverse, where it decreases. You could have a decreasing linear relationship. All of these are possible. Oh, you could have no relationship. It's just a horizontal line, so on and so forth. And there's so many ways to show relationships. You can graph them with scatter plots, graph them with a simple line, bar graphs. There are many ways to show relationships, but now we're just going to get down to the most common ways to show them. And the most common problem you're going to see is you're going to be given time as your independent variable, and they'll usually give you a unit, we'll say seconds, and then here we'll have distance, and then that's in feet, we'll say, and it'll be like, okay, so a car is leaving home, and we'll say home is here, so it's leaving home and it's going at a constant speed. So if the distance changes at a constant rate, we're going linear. And then we're going to say the car stops for 100 seconds. Well, if it's not, the distance isn't increasing away from the home, then it just stays flat, right? And then we'll say he goes back home as soon as possible because he forgot to take his kid in the car. So boom, all the way back, much steeper line. So that's how you graph a relationship, and that's all you really need to know, okay? You just need to be able to logically reason, and based off of the variables on each side, you should just be able to read your scenarios that you're given, and say he zooms back to work, and that work is where he's trying to go. Boom. Massive jump there. So that's all you need to know. You just be able to reason, look at your variables, understand your variables, and then graph accordingly. Or if they give you options, just walk through your options and choose the most logical answer. And of course, if you're still confused and you have answer choices, just cover up your answer choices, answer the question like it's a free response, and then compare, and whichever answer is the closest will usually be the right one. If you're currently cramming for a test, click on the correlating playlist in the description. If this video and channel were of value to you, hit that subscribe button and like the video. I'd love to hear your video requests and feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for your support and stay safe.